it a couple times last year and then in September, but this was, I think, one of his last hoorahs.
Oh, right.
Was to play, and some of you have seen that, some of the fish that were 3-year-olds this year. Gage has one in the greenhouse. I think that's kind of what spurred his, hey, let's try this. Yeah. And unfortunately, these are going to be sold as sex unknown.
I know.
There was a spawn in here. I've seen some babies and walking around. That's why I was trying to get the water out of that puddle. But I think everybody's in for a little treat. So, Yuki, I'm sorry, Yuki. When Ray and I, he was friends to everybody. This could be kind of hard, but he always brought Gage and I a treat. And a couple years ago, he brought me this bottle. I don't know what it says, so I need your help.
Chozazakari.
That helps.
How you doing now, Scott?
Yeah. Good.
That cleared it up.
But I always got it just for the bottle. I would never drink it.
It's not going anywhere.
But I know what your dad meant to Ray and what your dad taught him and what he taught all of us here. I want you to bless our pond.
Okay.
And like I said, this truly was
You better wait for Shirley.
Ray's love. So
Okay.
wait for Shirley.
You better wait for Shirley.
I'm gonna keep my tears to myself. But I want you to open it and bless the pond in Ray's honor.
All right.
Because he's here with us today. There's no long straight clouds, so he's not racing today. So,
No parachutes.
you know, no parachutes.
Do you want me to go get her, hon?
Yeah.
Please the mouth.
Welcome. Welcome. Okay, everybody ready? This is to Ray. Thank you, Yuki.
Thank you.
I am an old woman named after my mother. My old man is another child that's gone home. Dreams were lightning, thunder, desire. This old house would have burned down a long time ago. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. Leaving this living is just a hard way to go. When I was a young girl, I had me a cowboy. There weren't much to look at, just a free rambling man. But that was a long time, and no matter how I tried, years had just flown by like a broken down dam. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. Leaving this living is just a hard way to go. There's flies in the kitchen, I can hear them buzzing. And I ain't done nothing since I woke up today. How the hell can a man go to work in the morning come home in the evening and have nothing to say. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. Believing is living is just a hard way to go. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go.
Know how much influence Ray had on the koi hobby here, especially on the East Coast. And Shirley right there behind him all the way. I know I wouldn't have gotten into the hobby the way I had. Plus I had met Ray back in, I think it was 1999 down in Florida. Bought some of my first expensive fish and pretty much all my really expensive fish from Ray. And it never was just buying the fish. You were getting a story from Ray. That's my wife has always gotten used to. We get a fish from Ray, and she wanted to hear the story behind the fish, where it came from, why Ray brought it here, and why Ray thought it was the right fish for us. So I just wanted to present a plaque on this. This is one of Ray's last that's the big pahaku that he had thrown out for Lee. And we got this plaque made up. It's presented to Ray and Shirley Abel for their many years of dedication to the koi hobby as hobbyists, a dealer, teacher, but mostly as friends. I want to thank you for bringing us those living jewels known as Nishikigoi of Niigata.
Thank you.
Sammy, you got some food ready? Yes. You got some music ready? Oh, yeah. Got
was very cool. What a cool idea. It's very cool.
Yeah, even got some good streak clouds up there.
Yep, there's a good burnout. There's a good burnout.
Yep, there we go.
Yeah.
Where's Jack?
Where's smoking?
Burnout.
What's the breeder in there? Oh, really? Wow.
Jim, Mike.
Wow.
That's 3 years
I
now.
swear that's like Nagami or something. Wow.
4 years come April.
What were the parents? Did you know?
What was the parents on them? On this, that batch was what, one a Hodgkin thing?
It was a Hoshikin.
I don't know the other one.
Wow.
That Sonky was Matinowski.
I don't know.
Wow.
That's gonna come out.
It grew 10 cm,
Wow.
and
That key one.
the head. I mean, it used to be a lot more pointy last year. It bulked up, which
Ideal Kohaku body.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
and
just
it's
awesome.
still got some length
Yeah.
left to it.
Scales are screen made.
Yeah,
They're
they
just
do.
like chiseled, every single one of them.
Yeah, they're just spectacular.
I know, it's pretty. That's what makes that fish even
Yeah, it
better.
is.
Let the action begin.
But some of the things that are really pronounced on the fish, great body line on the fish, beautiful ginrin all the way through. And what we're looking for as judges in that, we're looking for ginrin starting on the forehead, even balance all the way through. And you can see the nice
Show
rows.
that picture. Here, this fish, $2,200 was what it was on. It was almost all black last year.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that, like Larry, Henry said, look at the yellow, if you guys would like to look.
Yeah, it was amazing to take a look at the transformation on the fish.
Wow.
Because now you can see there's a black pattern starting on the fish. You see more white coming up, and that's the beauty of these fish here, is Matsukawa bakis do change. We bought one from Ray, it was about 4 years ago. Absolutely gorgeous fish. We've been fortunate the pattern stayed the same, but these will change from time to time depending on whether your water's real hard or whether it's soft. Just the beauty of the fish. And that, she's absolutely stunning. I'm going to open this one here up myself at $500. I'm going to open it at $500. Who goes 6? I've got a $500 opening bid. Who's going to say 6? 600? I've got 600 now. I'm looking at 7. I've got $600 and I'm looking at 7.
Hi, is that you?
$600. I'm looking for 7 now. I've got 6. Now I'm looking for 7 on it.
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
I've got 7, now I'm looking for 8. Okay. This one here at one time was an Ochiba. Apparently the colors weren't real strong in the fish in that, so it's lost the color in that, other than the eyes on it, which is extremely beautiful on one scale.
Yep.
Saragoi are extremely beautiful. I don't know if there was one that we've seen here just recently in the show up in Potomac and that once this fish starts getting a little bit older, it starts developing a reticulation on the outside edge of the scales. And it won't happen until maybe a couple more years down the road. But it's just extremely beautiful once that happens on it. This is young, it's a female. You can definitely tell she's got real nice skin quality on it. And I guess the enhancement part of this